What's going on, gamers? Man, got a lot of sleep last night. Good night's sleep. Very peaceful. Loved it. All right. Here though, man, we got some news, y'all. It says Gummy Bears, PlayStation's live service game from Team LFG, previously under Bungie, appears to be entering the pre-alpha stage, hinting that community testing may start soon. You know what my thing about this is nobody's asking for this again. We're gonna see how it turns out, but apparently Sony once again is going for more imitations. Do you want to know what this Team LFG is working on, guys? You see over there, Gummy Bears. Let's go over here. Bungie Gummy Bears refers to Project Gummy Bears, a codename team-based action game. Originally incubated by Bungie, but now being developed under PlayStation Studios after a team transfer in 2024. It's a combination of both. As we know, Sony's going to be taking over. The game is a departure from Bungie's traditional shooters, bringing elements of MOBA and fighting games like Smash Brothers into a lighthearted, colorful, science fantasy world aimed at a younger demographic. Idiots. We'll see. Yeah, if you prove me wrong, Bungie, I'll say that live, but why are we doing this? And then once again, why are we doing a marathon instead of Destiny 3 first, which could have been a huge blow up for you right now. You would have been fine. But instead, we're doing 2 other games nobody wants and chasing more stuff. Once again, more Nintendo stuff, Smash Brothers. We'll see. So going down, it says community testing, pre-alpha community testing at Team LFG. So they're going to be testing it. A new PlayStation job listed suggests Team LFG's Gummy Bear Live service MOBA, it's like a MOBA Smash type game, is entering the pre-alpha stage. Sony's trying to expand out a lot of other things. If this turns out being good, I'm not against it, but we all know how that usually turns out. League just dominates there with other things. Arena of Valor. PlayStation official revealed Team LFG in May, a new first-party studio spun out of Bungie's incubation team during the company's restructuring. The studio's debut project, New IP, is pitched as a team-based action game with a light, comedic science fantasy tone, pulling ideas from fighters, platformers, MOBAs, life sims, and even frog-type games. Yeah, who the hell knows what this is going to be like? But a lot of people were saying a Smash clone at first, but I think it might be a little bit more than this, but we will see a lot of that in there. Back in late 2023, the Game Post reported the project's codename, Gummy Bears, which was later confirmed on PlayStation's official career site. Our reporting also outlined earlier gameplay details, which appear to be somewhat of a mix between MOBA style and objectives and Smash-like arena combat. As you know, Sony, I don't know, it's supposed to be getting creative, right? Featuring percentage-based damage to Smash Brothers and knockback eliminations. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. You can look at this concept art right here, and we can see that Sony and Bungie are wanting to go for their own Smash Mobile type hybrid experience, combining that together, but with like, you know, big time Smash Brothers systems. We can see right here. That's kind of funny to me. You know, like I said, man, Bungie was really good at something that they were good at, like Halo, and you know, Destiny stuck to that, trying to go and chase these trends and do all these other things. Oh boy, I can't wait to see how the art's gonna look. Team LFG listing points to Gummy Bears entering pre-alpha. Community testing could start soon. The Game Post has started a new staff community developer role on Team LFG's careers page that strongly suggests the project is moving into a pre-alpha phase. With closed community testing likely on the horizon, the listing states the hire will build a pre-alpha community from the ground up via Discord and other social channels to grow a new multiplayer action game. Sony's really trying to get that going by the end of this generation and next gen, aren't they? Really want that full blast and on all platforms. But like I said, if it ends up turning out to be a solid game and it's on Xbox and it's also on like you know, Nintendo and all those other platforms, PC, then you know, good for everybody. But if not, it's like Bungie. We would have rather you this whole time give us Destiny 3. I'm just saying, I don't think they're ever going to be able to dance around that. Because you promised people something with 1 and 2 and you never did that. So, I mean, you milked out 2 for the longest, like GTA. Should have had 3 already, like, getting ready to be in, like, reach gold towards the end of the year or next year or something, you know what I mean? But no. Ah, man, I don't know, man. It's disappointing to me. We are seeking pro-social values aligned staff community developer to join our team, the listing reads. You will work closely with the game directors, as we see this, and leads to set the direction for our community management strategy. So Bungie's trying to build a community with Sony and Discord and all that and take over more scenes. You see they got the same thing going with that Marvel game. They're trying to really build into that and diversify their lineup. And it's online. That's interesting. In this role, you will build a pre-alpha community from the ground up via Discord and other social channels to grow a new multiplayer action game. We consider this specific community role to be more of a behind-the-scenes architect, instead the spokesperson. I can understand that. To design out-of-game systems and events that foster engagement and draft policies that community members adapt to self-regulate conduct towards good sportsmanship. As we see, they're trying to take this farther. They really do want to try to do what Nintendo's doing again. Following them around, get their communities going, get the Smash stuff and the tournaments going, and have their own mobile stuff. See the league stuff. Sony wants to kind of have that going in their world. We kind of see that. But like I said, let's see how they do it. They're taking on some challenges here, and Bungie's the one they bought for all this. Let's see what happens. Most importantly, you will work with a fun, dedicated, and passionate team devoted to turning a creative dream into a franchise at PlayStation. So far, this new team that Sony has formed with some of the Bungie people, team looking for group. This is it right here. Because, when we talk about looking for group, that means it's something to do with multiplayer, online. This is looking for group. This is nothing to do with offline. This is all online, all multiplayer games. So we see this is their next big move after Marathon. I don't like that direction. That's just me, though. Personally, if you guys think different, let me know. The posting also mentions Discord, the popular VoIP platform, multiple times. It makes it the center of community work. Building a server from zero, mapping channel structures and roles, drafting mods. Yeah, they're making a whole thing dedicated. I want to see that it's going to be very serious, and they're starting right now. From the responsible section, it reads, proving and demonstratable experience in developing and managing Discord communities, including pretty much demonstrating examples of implementing community guidelines and policies. You guys know how that stuff works. Discord bots and all this other stuff, which I kind of find funny. Ponies, sit down. PlayStation gamers are all right. All right, now, so read between the lines. It looks like teamLFG is getting ready for pre-alpha community testing for Gummy Bears, we see. Let me know what you guys think about this. Likely building Discord, first channels, onboarding, and we get all that, right? So from what's previously reported on several Bungie patents tied to a mobile-style project. So a mobile-style Smash Brothers. One filing describes lane towers that act more like AI teammates. Figured so. Yeah, MOBA. They can move around, jump, or dodge and use abilities after charging. It's not confirmation, but it lines up with what we heard about Gummy Bears so far. And this is pretty much, getting some type of idea. So I think, I don't know, man. When I look at this type of stuff, guys, it just reminds me of those times when Jim Ryan started up all that stuff and I got that feeling. But we'll see if Bungie can somehow change it. Let me know what you guys think about Bungie doing this, because honestly, I think you guys think the same thing as me. You want Destiny 3, all this other stuff you would have, I don't know. They need to prove that buying Bungie for $3.6 billion is actually a benefit. So far, it looks like they're just not being intelligent. And they're supposed to be your live expertise? I don't know. I'm just not seeing that yet. They need to recover because more things fell apart. The other dude left, right? But she kind of needed to leave. And Sony's restructuring. So this isn't necessarily bad, but we have to see how things play out. And it's something to get going, because this was just recently talked about. And I want to let people know, hey man, Sony's doing it again. Look what they're copying. And not only that, yeah, this is Bungie's next decision with PlayStation. Whatever. We're going to see what happens. I mean, that Marvel game to me looks like it has a better chance. But all in all, this is pretty much it on this. Once again, we've seen everything we needed to see. Gummy Bears. I smell a lawsuit from Gummy Bears candy makers. If Destiny Rising and Gummy Bears does well, then we know for a fact that Bungie is the issue entirely. Aww. That's pretty funny. But yeah, alright y'all. Peace out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. Personally, I don't know. I don't have any excitement. They're gonna have to like show me something impressive, and then I'll be like, okay. Maybe I might be interested in this, because I do love mobiles and I played League for years. So it just depends. We might get something that's next gen League of Legends graphics. No, we don't. It won't be no League. But yeah, all right, y'all. Peace out.